Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you guys my twist on how I do the bubble braid. And I know you guys aren't going to believe it, but my hair is dirty. So, also you can use or do this hairstyle whenever your hair is clean too. I do it sometimes, but things just always kind of normally work out better whenever you got some dry shampoo and some hairspray in your hair to help hold. So, if you want to learn how to go from this quarantine mess to the other, then stay tuned. Starting off, I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to comb these sides back like what we normally do. Just kind of brush your top part of your hair, even if it is a mess. Just kind of try to smooth this area out, so then your hairs will be placed nicely. Okay. Okay. So now what we're going to do is make our part. We want our part to be straight. You guys know that I'm a stickler for straight parts, so make your straight part. I mean, now we have our straight part. Whew, man, ain't that lovely. We have our straight part, and these are all pretty combed back. So what I'm gonna do is put a twist right here, and then we're gonna tie it off, and then we'll go into our bubble braid. So how I do my twists is to start out and grab a small section right here, right up there, and then I'm gonna grab another small section right underneath it. What we're gonna do is boop, twist them. See how I did that there? Shazam. Okay. And before we get any further, I'm going to pull out my hair right there because I remember this time. So now we have our little piece, and our two pieces that are starting of the twist. I'm gonna grab the piece underneath it, and then I'm gonna add it to the bottom piece, okay, which is technically like the one that was up there. We're gonna add it in, and then I'm gonna do the exact same and twist them, switch them around. So then we're gonna continue this process all the way down. So you've got your hair, add it in with the bottom one, and twist. So now I'm just going back a little ways, and now I'm going to take my ponytail elastic band and tie it. So now we have a ponytail with a twist starting off. Okie dokie, so you see how flat and how non-voluminous it is right now? That's not okay. So I'm going to pull this out and make a poof and such. So I have this pulled out, voila, just like literally like boop, 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 and it's already pulled out. So now I'm gonna pull out like the back of my hair to make it poof. Now the back of our hair also has some poofage. I'm gonna go ahead and spray, and we'll, have that final coat of spray later, but right now I'm gonna just, so it'll stay, won't fall down while we're finishing our hair. Okie dokie. So now we have that. And now we're gonna move on to our actual ponytail part, or the bubble braid thing. Yeah. I have different sizes of my little bands, which, you know, depending on how thick your hair is, just do whatever works best. But in my opinion, which is my opinion, maybe not everybody else's, but that's okay. Whenever you do the bubble braid thingies, you're gonna want to try to not see your ponytails. So if your hair is just ridiculously thick, and even like the biggest, like see how big that is? Like that's pretty big, and they stretch. So if you cannot find a clear elastic band big enough to hold your thick hair, then I understand having to use an actual ponytail, like one of these, or like thick elastic band. But if you don't have to, guys, invest in these like dollar rubber bands, because trust me, it changes your whole hairstyle. So what I'm gonna do is start with the bigger ones up at the top where my hair's thicker, and then I'm gonna work my way, when I get to the bottom towards the ends, I'll use the smaller ponytails. So starting off, all that we're gonna do is start pulling, or well, put in a ponytail just a few inches away from here. I know you guys probably already know this, but you know, it's good to have different inputs and views on the same hairstyle sometimes. So now that we have this, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out a little bit so it's fluffy, because we want fluffy balls and not any tiny little, just, I don't know, skinny looking things. So we're gonna pull it out. Okay, so now we have our first one. How cute. Alright, now we're gonna take, and I got a little bit smaller one, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. Try to get the same size, same amount of hair, you know, as we're going through. I'm just gonna pull it up a little bit, and whenever you I'll kind of tie it a little bit down here, and then I'll pull it up, and that kind of like fluffs it up already. I don't know why, but it just kind of does for you, so makes it nice and easy, so you don't have to work too hard on pulling it out. Now we have those, and we're gonna continue all the way down to the end. So now we're at the end one, and I'm going to tie this one into like a little bun type thingy, so then it's not left out and you'll have stringy pieces as well. So then it ends in a little bun, and you have that thing. So how easy is that? And see how little these are? I mean, you can kind of see them. They also have like the dark brown ones, or you know, other colors that could work for your hair, but I think the clear ones are good. Look at that. So here is numero uno bubble braid. So I had a little bit of cuter scrunchie, but it appears that I lost it, so we're gonna use just this plain black one because we have our ponytail and it's exposed, so I'm gonna put this around it. And spray them also after you're done. So there is number one. So now I'm going to show you guys how I do my fishtail braid bubble thingies. Alrighty, now number dos. We're gonna basically do the same principle of tying it in a bubble. Just a few inches down with an elastic band, tying it. But instead of just leaving it as a little bubble, I'm going to take it and we're gonna make a hole and we'll pull this one through. Shazam. Did you see that? Okay. What I'm gonna do is take it and I'm gonna start pulling the edges out. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing all the way down. Tie it, make a hole, and we're just gonna pull it through. Then we're gonna pull the edges out just a wee little bit. And it's the same principle as pulling out, you know, the poof or this back here, just whatever. You know, you don't pull out the whole thing, but just little strands. Little strands. And if you see that this one's getting too big and that one's not big enough, then I just pull this one out some more. Or, I mean, you can adjust or redo if you need. So there's that. Still making a little bubble thingy at the end. Alrighty, so there we have that. And I'm gonna pull all of them out just a smidgen more, just to make them look more fuller. So there we go. Now we have a fishtail bubble braid. Super easy. So that's it, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. And sorry this video was a little dysfunctional. That's okay. Maybe I shouldn't have that in there. Okay. This video is way too long. Anyway, everybody, that is it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And again, you know, totally feel free to subscribe and like and share and comment and just such and such and such. Okay, so that's it, and adios. Catch me later. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Okay.